Hi, my name is Amanda Marquez from Awake.the, and this is my video about my spirit guides. I just want to say that a lot of people put out there that all their experiences are positive, and I can understand that now. However, when I first started hearing my spirit guides, they weren't so motherfucking nice, just to be real with you. I was going through a lot of things, and I had a lot of vices in my life. And I literally had no idea what was going on. I had never heard a voice in my life that wasn't my own or my own thoughts. And when I started hearing them, it was just like audible voices that sounded like you were talking to somebody in the same room. And so I started freaking the fuck out. I rigged my house with cameras and stuff. I was doing whatever I could to figure out what these voices were. Okay. It got really bad for me for a while, and they were pretty evil. We could just put it like that. However, what they were doing was the only way that they could reach me, because I'm not the type of person that you can just be like, hey, you need to stop this behavior, with a slap on the wrist. No, I feel like God, the universe, my spirit guides, or what have you, knew that the only way to reach me was to be drastic and downright demonic. And eventually, their hard work paid off. I actually looked like a fool in front of my whole family, and even now, they think I'm crazy, but, who's not crazy? Who doesn't have some aspect of themselves that's not considered crazy by society? I embrace my crazy, and I'm proud of it, and I've learned a lot from my spirit guides. After it was a dark night of the soul, let's just call it that. After I started hearing them, I stopped doing a lot of things that were negative. I stopped doing drugs, which is what a lot of people wanted to blame it on. But me being the person I am, I needed an answer for what they were, and I didn't have one. So I sought out a psychiatrist, and after I did my own research, I already knew I wasn't crazy. And I did the research myself on schizophrenia, and I didn't match up to the criteria. And that's exactly what they told me when I went to the psychiatrist. So I knew it was something else. I just had no idea, and I had no idea where to search for answers. Eventually, my guides, after I quit doing drugs and stuff, which is what they were being so cruel to me for in the first place, eventually I understood that, and I stopped, and everything became so much more peaceful. I actually started to see visions of angels after meditation, and I felt totally blissed out. It was crazy though. And it took me a long time to figure out what I was going through until I found YouTube, and I found a lot of other YouTubers talking about the same things, the 1111, synchronicities, things like this. It just led me to believe that there's a whole lot of people out there that are like me, that are going through extreme things, and they don't really have nobody to turn to. And I just want you to know that, you're not alone in this. We're all going through it in our own ways. Some more extreme than others, because some people need it more extreme than others. Myself, for instance, you had to go really hard for me to understand and hear you. And I still mess up. I can't sit here and say that I'm perfect, because I'm far from that. I definitely quit doing hardcore drugs. I still hear my guides, not as pronounced, but they still lead me to places, like this. Really cool, awesome places where I can just be in nature. I'm at the Domes in Casa Grande. It's one of my favorite places to go to just chill out and be by myself, enjoy the artwork. It's amazing. But I don't know. We all feel alone sometimes, you know, when you're going through that dark night of the soul. Just know that, you know, if you surrender and start changing your life, all it is, you know, if they're being evil towards you, it's because you need to change something in your life, you know. And you know what it is deep down. If you do some soul searching, maybe meditate on it, you know what you need to change. And it's just to better yourself. And it's not always easy. Shit, it's not easy, period. What the fuck is really easy, you know? I see all these people out there just being so positive all the time, and it kind of breaks my heart because there is positive aspects to the awakening. There's so many positive aspects, but let's be real. The dark night of the soul is a pain in the ass, and even when it seems as though it's over, if you haven't given up all your vices and you're not on track to keep progression, to become a better person, you fall back and things get ugly real quick. So it's not always easy. Sometimes I cuss out my spirit guides like, you know, this is some fucking bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm wise enough to know that they're there to guide me. They're there to keep me on track. You know, they're there to show me what a good person I can be and how helpful I can be to other people like myself, you know. And I know that. So keep your head up. Peace.